Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the winners of three straight, the Utep Miners, taking on the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Miners will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much fluid on that return. So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to...
Breaks into the open. Man, a defender missed. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, you need to make a big play in the passing game. You just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
He'll start the return inside his stride. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Utep's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Miners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Ferguson. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Hunt. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Marches ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Francis. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it for a big play. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play, but he's finally hauled down. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. Runs through the tackle.
Second down coming up.
Got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's raining, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your man.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Puts it out in the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll leave it with him. On his feet at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Miners have it with a first and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ware. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And the Miners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Slater. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it just outside inside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk Utep. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference, so a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up, predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Miners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Touchdown, Miners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 33.
There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball game.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Francis. Gets it to the back. Turning it on. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Utep! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Get set.
Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Mass completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give is to Taylor. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Francis. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, you need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Number 16.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ware. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Miners send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the returner goes down. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Should have put a stamp on me in the locker room just a little.
On the set.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Murfreesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Set to get this 2nd half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utep.
Touchdown.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wants to throw. It's Francis. It's on target and complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Miners are threatening in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. They get it out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Miners. Fit it in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip in the secondary, make that big play.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Hunt is on its way. On his way from around the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. They'll make the stop about a yard short on the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. Ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Over the middle, it's Galloway. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And here comes the punt team.
this has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game.
Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. This should be the last play of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've come to the break, and it's Utep holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch it in the middle. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Miners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Utep. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the return will be knocked down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it. You saw it on that sack there.
And it's going to be hard hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands, it's Brown. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Going for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Utep. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The handoff keep working on that clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
At the 17-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. He still has the ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got it! He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Thanks to grab. Pick up for 5. It'll be third down and 5.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.